Hello people, I'm Raleigh. Thank you for joining me. This week I want to talk about how to make your money stretch. So you might only have $50 for grocery shopping per person, but how do you make that $50 go further? This is some of the tips that I do to get value for my money. One of the things, and everyone knows this, is to divide your meat, buy it in bulk and divide your meat. I'm able to buy 4 chicken breasts for, I think it's $9.50. I'm not 100% sure. I'll put it across the screen for you in a moment. And I use 1 chicken breast, just one, for 3 people for a dinner meal. And I pre-chop and bag that and freeze it on the day that I get my groceries so that I can have a meat portion of the meal for less than $2.50 a night. Now of course pasta and vegetables and all that have to be added to that, so our meal isn't $2.50 but the meat portion is. And when it comes to meat, $2.50 is a really cheap meal for the meat portion. For example, mince, I can get 1 kilogram of mince for $11. Most people would divide that up into 2 nights worth of meat because, say they're a family of 4. Because we are serving 3 people, I will actually buy 2 kilograms of meat and divide that into 5 meals so that I'm keeping the price of the meat portion down that little bit more, because we aren't a family of 4, we are 3 people. So that's just, when it comes to meat, that's very helpful for keeping the cost per meal down. And of course you bulk it up with rice or pasta or potatoes or whatever. Another way that I like to save money is, and one of my sons is absolutely disgusted that I do this, but the liquid soap that I buy for washing hands, I use a foam pump. When I'm refilling the soap container, I will fill it about 1/3 of the way, top it up about 1/3 of the way with water, and then seal the lid up. So it's about a 50-50 mix in the end, but because of the foaming top on the hand dispenser, it requires a little bit more headspace, I guess you call it, to allow for the foaming top. It's one way that I like to save money. Another way is the dish bubbles that you wash up with. You can get some that only require the smallest squirt of dish bubbles, and if you agitate it you get a huge supply of soap. And there's other soap that you can get that is terrible. It just doesn't foam up unless you do almost 1/4 cup of dish bubbles. So find the one that works best for you and use that one to be stingy with your bubbles. I'll put up the brand or a picture of the one I'm currently using if you're interested. Things like shampoo, you can water down your shampoo just a little bit. Don't do it too much or you'll find it runs through your fingers and you won't have that satisfying washing your hair feeling. A few tips on how to make your money stretch. I know it's not the complete list, and I'm sure that you've got some ideas that you could help people with, so if you do, please leave some in the comments below. I know I would love to hear them. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.